she opened that chakra. And so I'm here to talk about Sahasrara, and we will actually share a little bit about that experience on the beach. I'm happy that you're here. We're going to start though with a little foot soak. So whenever you're ready, Shweta, you can show the first slide. I just want to have it up about the Sahasrara chakra, the topic of the day.
Absolutely.
Okay. And usually I just say what the topic is before we raise our Kundalini. And so today's topic, we're going to talk about the Sahasrara. It's spelled differently here and there because it's a Sanskrit word. And it's the 1,000-petaled lotus at the top of our head in the limbic area. And so there's the nerves span out like that, like tongues of flames. And so it's beautiful, and it's a kind of a nerve center in our brain. And of course, it's the final chakra before the Kundalini comes out. And so for us, it's really, really important for you to understand it well. In your hands, it's going to be the center of the palms. Yeah. And in the feet, it's the center of the feet. And of course, it's at the back of the head. It's at the very top of the head, like in the picture. And so that's my brief introduction to what our topic is today. Are there any questions before we begin our foot soak process and raise our Kundalini? No.
And
okay,
Selena back. Just a quick check.
All good. Ready.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right. Back to you, Lise.
Okay, perfect. So, you need your foot soak bucket with ankle deep water, and I'm just gonna go get mine and I'm right next to me and put it on where it needs to go. And then you need some salt. And today we're going to have coconut oil or hair oil, or I guess olive oil is something that Shweta suggested. I put mine in a little katori here. And then we have a cup of water to rinse our feet. And then we have our paper towels that we usually use. And before we get started, before we put our feet in, we're going to raise our Kundalini. So just 1 second while I grab my foot soak bucket and put it where it needs to go. Okay, thank you. I'm sitting at a pub table. It's really hot. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off our socks and our glasses. And we're going to raise the Kundalini together. So just follow me if you're not so familiar with this. We're going to raise the Kundalini and then give it a spin and a knot. Left hand to us, right hand going around. Okay. Third and final time, we'll tie up 3 times. And now we're going to put that nice bandhan around us, going straight over the top of our Sahasrara, down slowly with attention on the top of our heads, back and forth 7 times. And we don't really need to count. We just feel the vibrations flowing in us as we do that. And now we are going to give a circular bandhan with our right hand to our foot soak water and put our feet in. Salt. Okay. So feet in the water. And we can go to the next slide, please, Shweta. So before we do our affirmations, let's do our right and left balance. Left hand on our lap. We're going to clear the left side and the right hand toward the floor. And our affirmation for clearing the left side, you probably already know, but it will just say, Mother, please cleanse out all of my chakras on the left channel. The vibrations. Feel the vibrations coming in from the photo into your left hand on your lap, and then any heat from the left side coming out and flowing into the Mother Earth. Take a couple of deep breaths. You are very loved and you are very safe. So just relax. You're doing very well. Now just take your left hand and sort of brush off on any heat and then shake off the heat into the right floor. We have a question from Richard. Richard, would you like to ask a question? Oh, all right. If you don't turn on your mic, it's fine. You can ask it in the chat and Shweta will answer.
Yes, please.
All right. All right. Now, we have our right hand on our lap and the left hand pointing up. We're going to clear the right side, the right channel that flows, you know, from your brain all the way down to your liver and your right hip. And we're clearing that out by pointing the, placing the right hand palm up in your lap and the left hand facing up to the sky. And that will take all of the heat energy out of the right side and blow it away out into the ether, out into the sky. And the vibrations are starting to flow. Maybe you might feel them. I'm feeling them now from my knees up to my neck. Just, it sort of feels like chills in my body. For me, it might feel differently for you. All right, so now that we have cleansed both sides, we're going to just swish our hand up our central channel a little bit, and then we'll say our affirmations. Put your hand on the very top of your head, there. When you're done, put your hand and feel that, and then dip your hand in the oil a little bit or squeeze a little oil onto the very top of your head and put some oil right there at the Sahasrara and give it, and then rub it in a little bit. So we'll say these affirmations. Mother, and you can see sometimes I'm moving, I'm placing my whole hand on the top of my head and rotating it. Mother, please open the Sahasrara. Mother, please connect me to the spirit in the Sahasrara. The spirit rises up from your left heart and comes and joins up here. And keep on massaging it. Mother, please give me thoughtless awareness or mental silence. Okay, so for this one, let's pause and do the silence. In my silence, I'm feeling that before we get to the Sahasrara, we should actually also acknowledge that we need to clear out the chakra below, which is the Agya. So we're just going to rub that chakra too with our fingers a little bit. Mother, please open the Agnya chakra. Please open it. Now put your hands back on the top. Okay. Now it's getting deeper, deeper, deeper. Mother, please give me awareness, doubtless awareness, and awareness of the divine energy. Now I'm feeling a little pinch at the what is called the Hamsa chakra right here between the eyebrows. So let's just massage that a little bit. You can use your Agya finger, you could use your Vishuddhi finger, which is the pointing finger. Whichever one. And you might feel, oh, there's some pain up there in my eyebrow channel. Now we're going to say the last mantra. Mother, please help me feel the divine bliss. Again, let's just sit for 1 minute in silence. See what you feel in your hands. Put a little oil on your hands so that you could feel the chakras in your fingers better. Give yourself a little massage there on your hands. Now let's massage the center of the palm where the Sahasrara chakra is and the heart chakra. Since we're trying to feel the love, the bliss, the happiness. You are doing very well. I can feel how wonderful you are doing. Okay, now stretch back all the fingers, one by one. Good. So they're nice and limber and they feel good. And you might not feel completely cool as things are clearing out of you at first during the foot soak, but later on it should feel better. You should feel some coolness where you couldn't feel it before. Okay, one last attention to our Sahasrara chakra. Move it around again to the right. Now see in your body if you have pain anywhere, if you have a headache, if you have a block in some part of your body, you can feel something in your fingers. Any of those are symptoms and signs of the chakra system. Since we're working in Sahasrara, what you're feeling is not just a physical symptom, but it is a subtle energy feeling. And it will tell you where you need to work out in your own body, in your own subtle system. Okay, now we're going to brush any heat back into our bucket. The heat from our arms, heat from our legs, brush that toward the bucket. And now I'm going to turn off and we're going to go throw the water when you're ready to do that into the toilet and wipe off your feet rinse off your feet first with your water. Okay. So let's do that. And then I'm going to turn off my sound and video for just 1 minute while I go take that bucket. So when you're fully back, and it's okay if it's taking you a minute, we're going to let's see, Shweta, what's the next topic? Okay. So when we're back, we're going to be watching this for 4 minutes. It's about before everybody got here, for a couple of us, I explained that today is a very important day. It's the day we celebrate the anniversary of the day that Sri Mataji opened the Sahasrara chakra. She was sitting on a beach in India, and this is a little bit about that experience. Go ahead, Shweta, whenever you're ready, please.
Sure. Thank you, Lise.
After raising her children to adulthood and seeing them happily married, Sri Mataji had fulfilled her responsibilities as a mother and a householder, and was prepared to embark upon her true life's work, the emancipation of humanity. Having been invited to the ashram of a prominent local guru in 1970, she was shocked to see him looting people in the name of spirituality. Suddenly aware that the seekers everywhere were in danger from this future trend, Sri Mataji searched deep within herself for a solution. She spent the entire night on the seashore contemplating. and in the early hours of the morning, disgust with the falsehood she had witnessed and compassion for her children everywhere forced her to act. She meditated upon the Sahasrara, the energy center on the crown of the head, and prayed that all the seekers of truth would eventually receive their enlightenment and bring about the dawning of collective consciousness in humanity. She describes this historic event.
As soon as Sahasrara was open, the whole atmosphere was filled with tremendous Chaitanya. And there was tremendous light in the sky. And the whole thing came on this earth as if a torrential rain or a waterfall with such a tremendous force, as if I was unaware and got stupefied. The happening was so unexpected and so tremendous that I was stunned, and I became completely silent at its grandeur. I saw the primordial Kundalini rising like a big furnace, and the furnace was very silent but burning appearance it had, as if you heat up some metal and it has many colors. In the same way, the Kundalini showed up like a huge furnace, which is like a tunnel, where you see these plants you have for coal burning to create electricity. And it stretched like a telescope, one after another came out, like that. And the deities came and sat on their seats, on their golden seats. And then they lifted the whole of the head like a big dome and opened it. And then this torrential rain completely drenched me. And I started seeing all that and got lost into the joy. It was like an artist seeing its own creation fulfilled. I felt the joy of great fulfillment.
After emerging from this beautiful experience, Sri Mataji looked around and saw the blindness of human beings, and she became absolutely silent. She desired that everyone should attain their self-realization in order that their eyes could be opened. Her vision for humanity had come into focus and was beginning to unfold.
So that is the story of the awakening of the Sahasrara chakra. And here we are some years later, and everybody's been getting that all around the world.
He went down to Dwarika to rule there.
Oops. So I'm going to see if I can paste something in the chat. No, I can only paste to Shweta. I'm sending her that link to the Doubtless Awareness
Sure.
website.
And Elise, would you like me to pull up the website or the
Yeah.
slide?
Could you
Okay.
just pull up the website for a second?
Sure.
Okay.
Bear with me one moment.
So we talked about self-realization, and then after self-realization, there's a state called doubtless awareness. So I think you'll have to scroll. Yeah. And so doubtless awareness is the state after self-realization, where we have thoughtless awareness. And it's a higher state that we'll be achieving as we practice. And keep going, please. So it's a subtler form. of awareness than thoughtless awareness. And we achieve it over time. And basically, it's a state in which we don't have any worries or doubts about the reality of our spiritual life and what it's for, and our ability to work with vibrations, and it starts to settle down in you as a sort of a confidence and a feeling of bliss and awareness about your purpose in life, that you just feel comfortable in your own skin and you are connected and you don't have any kind of fears or worries. And anytime that you maybe step a toe into worry or something, immediately it snaps back that you are in reality, safe and secure through your Sahasrara connection.
Beautiful.
And,
And Lisa, should I keep going down this
oh,
website?
I think that that's enough. Thank you, Shweta. I didn't have that in the slide deck, and then we can return to the slide deck.
Thank you.
So just whenever we're talking, some people believe that you should always try to keep your attention at Sahasrara in your life all the time. And it should not impede your ability to work. But as you continue to keep your attention here and practice that, you might be able to keep it there longer and longer and longer. And as we talked about before, it has the quality of being able to integrate the brain and integrates all of the 7 chakras. So without the Sahasrara being open, we are not fully considered connected. I mean, first, of course, it's hard to get the Agya open for new people. And then, as yogis, we keep on working on this chakra. That's why I introduced the oil today, because yogis, when they feel tightness or heat up here, they'll put oil on their scalp, on their and massage that. So sometimes we show the bandhan as the symbol of the Sahasrara chakra. Sometimes you'll see that in a Western culture, horseshoe is upside down, but we consider that a bandhan is more auspicious when it's like a rainbow, that side up. All right, keep going. All right, so here again, there is a very physical center of our brain, which is the nerve plexus at the top. And so in a way, if you think about the Sahasrara chakra opening your brain, you're going to be smarter, you're going to be liberated. All of the parts of your brain will be more integrated. And so we call this enlightenment, right? That you are connected very, very well. And so you'll be on a step higher in terms of your intelligence once that's all connected up. The other thing that I wanted to tell you is that those people who have tried drugs or who gave them up once they came to Sahaja Yoga said that the experience of being in Sahasrara is like being high. I have not tried those, so I don't know. But I know that when we're in deep meditation, we can have that blissful state and feel very, we don't need any drug. Sahaja Yogis are already quite high on their own vibrations. Okay, keep going. All right, so we're going to watch this video and we're going to use our oil if we want to massage our heads. And if we don't have it, we'll just massage with our hands. Go ahead, Shweta, whenever you're ready.
Sure, bear with me one moment.
It's Sri Mataji's lecture on
Yes,
how to
yes, I
massage your
have
head.
it. Yes,
Yeah.
I have it in a different window with no ads.
Let's just meditate.
1 second. Yes. All right.
Put your right hand on the Brahmarandra. Just here. Push it. Move it. Clockwise. Now, the whole of this party, you can move. All the 7 chakras are here. You can start it from here if you want. Backside you should move the other way round. Here also other way round. Now, especially here, left nabi. Now, put it on the Brahmarandra, move it. Now, the clockwise manner. Now bring it here. Vishuddhi. Must move Vishuddhi quite a lot. This is the Virata's thing. Now the Agya. Now the Hamsa, just with this finger. Better now? Relieved? Much better. Also you can, for your Vishuddhi, you should put your right hand here and rub it the other way around, means anti-clockwise. Vishuddhi. Move it. No, with your fingers. Press it hard. With your fingers. You can massage yourself, I mean to say. Just do it like that. It will be nice. Other way round. Better now, Yupuri? Oh, much better. Put it not this way, but take it this way. More on the left Vishuddhi now. With a little oil, it will be all right. It's good. Feeling better now? Much better. Cleared out. Much better now. So you can yourself massage. See, for example, if your eyesight is not all right, massage it here. You can take the name of Maha Ganesha and Maha Bhairava here. It will work out. Ungliyon se kariye. With your fingers, please. With your fingers. You have to rub it with your fingers. Press it hard. If it is on the left side, you can feel it, or it is on the right side. That's why I said that put oil. That doesn't mean putting oil means just straightforward, pour it into your head, but rub it with your fingers. Now better? Stopped? Coughing has stopped now. Better now. See, now it's coming out. Good? The heat is coming out a little bit. Now, put the right hand towards me and left hand. Better. Correct. Try with the left hand again. Left hand and right. Bend your heads, bend your head. That's like humbling down, you know. Good? Fine? Feeling better now?
Okay, so, so that was nice. I hope you're feeling fine. And for those who are new, what we're going to do is we're going to now have a silent meditation for about 7 minutes. And then if you want to stay on further, we'll have a little bit of questions and answers. You can talk to us, and if you have any questions, put them in the chat, and then we'll get to that then. But now we're going to go into meditation, all right? So we'll be playing some sitar music, and if it's too loud, then just turn it down on your stereo.
And let's see, there's a question in the chat. Sure, Mati, we can put the link. 1 second.
Oh, so after every session of ours, we always share the PowerPoint with all the links. And so you never need to take notes or anything.
Yes, that's true. Thank you for the reminder, Lise. And I'm going to play some music now. Let's go back into that silence.
We can slowly come back now, and we're going to tie up our Kundalini one last time. And then slowly wrap ourselves in our bandhan. And then we namaskar to our spirit. Thank Shrimaji and everybody. Thank you all for being here. And thanks Shweta for leading our class. And have a wonderful afternoon. I'll see you next month.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Sweta. God bless everyone.
God bless.
God bless. Thank you, Jenna, and everyone for joining. And thank you, Lise, for the wonderful session.
Thanks. If anyone wants to say, we're going to have a little question and answer in case anyone has any questions.